Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Drop, and today we're going to be talking about the best performing basketball shoes of 2022. And of course this is just my list, this is just my opinion, which is of course facts. So this list is, this is the only list that should be available on the internet. No, it's not. Of course, everyone has their own different preferences, and everyone has something that they like more. You know what I mean? So for me personally, I think traction is the most important thing. Like that's the thing that I need for a good basketball shoe. But it could be different for somebody else. You know, it can be, someone wants something really lightweight, or maybe someone wants something like super bouncy as far as the cushion goes. It all depends, right? But I kind of want to tell you guys what I like so you guys know why I put this list together. I did do a top 11, which is weird. Actually, no, top 13. There's a lot of shoes that I like this year. There's a good amount of great performers. But yeah, so of course, traction is super important. Also, cushion, I want something like a little bit more responsive. I've changed, I'm sorry. Like a couple years back, I would have been like, yo, I love bouncy, I love compression and softness. But now it's more like, I want something a little bit more responsive, but with like adequate impact protection where it doesn't hurt my feet, and maybe a little bit subtle bounce and step in comfort. And that's very important to me too. Like something that like super stiff right underneath my foot. Also a very lightweight shoe that I can feel very quick in, and also like not too bulky. That's also super important. Materials I don't really care about too much as long as it's like thin, it conforms to my foot, and it's supportive. I don't really care if it like feels super cheap, so yeah, and of course it has to fit me pretty well. I do like a nice snug fit. So yeah, here's my top 13. So let's get it started off with number 13. That is the Nike KD15. The KD15 is very low on this list just because, like I mentioned before, I feel like a couple years back I would have loved full-length Zoom Strobel, right? But right now it's just like, I like it, but I feel like there's other better cushioning setups in my personal opinion. Like it's a little too bouncy for me at times as well. I feel like it's better than like forefoot Zoom Strobel found in like the Jordan 37 or the Kyrie 8. But still, it's like a little too much. And also the KD15 has a little bit of heel slippage. It's still an amazing performer though. The traction is top tier. The cushion also is very nice for me at times. Material super thin, very responsive feeling shoe. So that's why the KD15 is on this list. Next, of course, we got the Cosmic Unity 2 at number 12. So I feel like the Cosmic Unity 2 is a little bit better because there is no heel slippage. The traction is not as good as the KD15. Right, but it's still really good. Once you break it in, it has a solid bite. It picks up a little bit more dust than the KD15 as well. So I guess if traction is a little bit more important to you, then the KD15 is better. But like I said, the Cosmic Unity 2 was still really good for me. So, and also of course it has that full-length Zoom Strobel unit, just like the KD15. Material is better quality, and it's the same exact price as the KD15. So that's why I'm putting the Cosmic Unity 2 at number 12. All right, moving on to number 11. It is the Jordan Luka 1. The Luka Doncic's signature shoe, Chiches. Dong. I don't want to say dong chiches because it's like dong, but it's like dong. Anyways, sorry. But Luka 1 is a really nice shoe, but the cushion is a little lackluster. It does hurt my feet a little bit on like harder impacts just because it's not that soft as far as the cushion goes or the foam. Not that much compression, but if you want court feel or you want responsiveness, and it's a very nice cushioning setup. Step in comfort also isn't the best. They're using like a stiffer Strobel board, even though they're using like the Formula 23 foam, which is supposed to be new and nice, which it kind of wasn't. But overall, super supportive, very responsive shoe as well. Lightweight. So that's why I like playing the Luka 1s. If I want like a no BS shoe, like something I can feel really quick in with really good traction, then the Luka 1 is a very nice option for me. Alright, moving on to number 10, we got also a very similar shoe to the Luka 1, and that is the Curry 10, because it also has very lackluster cushion. But if you're looking for something that's very responsive as far as the cushioning setup goes, and you want something that's low to the ground, then it's a good cushioning setup. But if you're looking for softness, comfort, impact protection, bounce, Curry 10, not the greatest option. Traction, of course, is top tier. You have an instantaneous stop, and material is very thin. It's super duper lightweight. It's one of the lightest shoes on this list, and so the Curry 10 is an amazing option, right? All right, moving on to number 9, we got the Puma MB2. So it's a little interchangeable, and that's why I don't like doing like numbering systems and doing like a top 10 or whatever, because it's like, am I really saying the Curry 10 is not as good as the MB2. I mean, also it depends on what you want as well. But the MB2 is still really nice. You know, amazing traction. You also have that outsole curvature, which feels great. Cushion is also better than the Curry 10 because, you know, it's softer in the heel, right? And you have better impact protection and all that, but not as good court feel, right? And also the MB2 is a good amount heavier than the Curry 10, but it's still responsive, and the material is not the best for quality, but it gets the job done. It's supportive and all that. So MB2 is still a great option, right? All right, moving on to number 8. It's a shoe that I'm playing in right now, but it's super duper nice, and I absolutely love playing in it. I just want to tell you guys how nice it is, and that is the Li-Ning Speed 9 Premium. It's only $100, and the traction is freaking amazing. The cushion also, it is the lowest to the ground cushioning setup on this entire list. It's really low to the ground, but also the step-in comfort is not bad because you have that like mesh struggle board. Not the best for impact protection, but like it's not terrible. Like my feet aren't hurting that bad when I'm playing in it. Materials are super thin. I mean, it's a very lightweight shoe, and just I feel really quick in it. And I feel like it's one of the best shoes, like no BS shoes, if you want like a very responsive setup, you know what I mean? Just like the Curry 10 and Luka 1, but I feel like it's even a little bit better than that, which is kind of crazy, right? So yeah, Speed 9 Premium, don't sleep on it. I'm enjoying playing in that shoe a lot. Alright, moving on to number 7 is the Adidas Dame Certified, and that shoe shocked me. It surprised me, you know? I was like, man, Damian Lillard finally has a budget shoe, but like, it's not looking too good. It's $95, which is super cheap, and Adidas hasn't been making amazing shoes in my personal opinion, right? I wasn't really a huge fan of the Trae Young 2, the Onishi 4. I mean, Harden Williams 6 was nice though. But yeah, so I wasn't expecting too much, but I tried it, I played in it, and it's freaking amazing. Traction is top tier, amazing stop, really good bite on dust as well. A cushion also with the full length bounce is not bad, you know what I mean? Like in the heel, you get nice little compression, a nice little subtle bounce back too. It's more responsive in the forefoot materials. It's supportive, no, not the best for quality, but gets the job done on foot. It's supportive and all that. So the Dame Certified actually surprised the hell out of me. It's a really good performer, and I really like playing in that shoe. All right, next, moving on to number 6, we got the New Balance 2-Way V3, right? So really nice shoe. It's pretty cheap as well, $120. The traction is really good. You do have to break it in, however, but once you do, really good stops. Cushion also with the full length fuel cell has great core feel, but in the heel you have a little bit of compression and a little subtle bounce back. So it's nice. In the forefoot, it's a little bit more dead and not the best for impact protection, but in the heel, it's pretty nice. Materials with kind of like that embossed textile is really nice. Quality feels great. It's thin. It conforms to your foot very well, and it's also super supportive and comfortable. Support is great, so the 2-Way V3 is really nice. Moving on to number 5, we got a super duper expensive shoe, which sucks, but I love playing in it, and that is the Li-Ning JB1. Jimmy Butler's signature shoe. Really nice looking shoe in my personal opinion, and traction is top tier just like the Curry's because it's using like a foam outsole. Cushion with the drop-in boom is also super nice, and then the material like with the boom fiber is super thin but also very supportive, conforms to your foot very well. Overall, very lightweight shoe too, and I really like the shape of the outsole, right? The heel to toe transition is super smooth, but also it has that kind of like flex in it, you know what I mean? Because of that carbon fiber plate, you get that nice spring back, you know, when you're doing heel dominant strides down the court. So that feels really nice too, like even out of the first step, you know what I mean? So JB1, very nice. Moving on to number 4, we got the LeBron 20s. The LeBron 20 is super duper nice. Traction is top tier. Cushion, even though like at first it's a little too much, it's a little mushy, because the cushion line is super soft in the heel. It does, you know, like kind of bottom out and get better. Zoom turbo on the forefoot's nice. Material super thin, supportive shoe. Overall, it's an average weight, but it feels super duper responsive, and it's one of the best looking shoes on this list as well. So the LeBron 20, very nice shoe, although it is super duper expensive. All right, moving on to the top 3, and my number 3 pick is right here. The 808-2, not the 808-2 Ultra, the 808-2. And I feel like in my personal opinion, I do like the regular version better. It's also cheaper, $120. Traction is top tier. Amazing bite on a clean court. Bites through dust really well, and also super durable outsole. which of course I guess is a plus. Cushion also with the full length drop-in cloud foam is really nice. Great step-in comfort. Impact protection was adequate for me, not the best though. Great court feel, and the material thin, supportive. I had zero issues with supporter lockdown. Great looking shoe too. So yeah, 808 is an amazing option. Moving on to number 2, we got the Wild 10 right here. Traction is not top tier, however you do need to break it in, but once you break it in, it has a really good stop. I just wouldn't say it's as good as like the top tier tractions, right? But it's still really nice. Cushion also is my favorite, like one of my favorite cushioning setups of this year, or I guess like honestly of all time. It's just super duper nice with that mesh. It's full length boom right underneath the foot, but with that strobel board that's mesh, it's like super soft. Like for step and comfort, you get a nice subtle bounce too. Impact protection is good, court feel is good, responsiveness is good. So I really like that cushioning setup. Material is super thin, overall super supportive shoe, and also a very lightweight shoe as well, and it's really responsive. So yeah, the Wild 10 is an amazing option. And last but not least, of course, you guys probably already know, it's the Nike PG6. It's a GOAT performer for me, guys. I love playing in that shoe. The cushion with the full length React, it's really nice in the heel. You get a nice little compression and bounce back. The forefoot, it's a little bit more dead, but honestly, it's not too bad. Like impact protection was adequate for me. Traction is top tier, super consistent on all surfaces, and you have an amazing bite on a clean court, and also it bites through dust really well. Materials with that textile, super soft and not bad for the price. It feels really comfortable on foot. Not the most supportive shoe on this list, but it was adequate for me. But if you're looking for a super supportive shoe, the PG6 probably isn't the best option, but like I said, for me it was good enough. So yeah, that's my list of top performers of 2022, and I'm super excited because there's a couple of new shoes coming out next year as far as signature shoe lines go, like Ja Morant, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker. Right. But anyways, again, if you guys do want to cop any of these shoes, I try to leave the affiliate link in the description box, and also give me your top 5 list down in the comment section below. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.